So I say some money just enter your hand. You won't buy gen. But as usual, I don't go ask Pablo again. You know they learn. Don't you learn? I've said this times without number. You and Pablo's apartment is not the same. In your apartment, you have just fridge, TV, chandelier, and maybe one very small, that 5 kg washing machine. And you're asking Pablo, cannot be, you can't buy the same gen now. So on today's episode, we'll be focusing on generators and how to help you. Mind you, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, but I want to just give you friendly advice. So when you get to the market, you know what exactly you want to buy. Right. Now, first of all, you want to buy a generator, you have to first look out what do you have in your house? What do you have in your apartment? What are the appliances that the generator would carry? You have a 50 inches TV, a fridge, 5 kg washing machine. Maybe you have, let's say, 2 fans. I would advise you to get a 3 kg generator. Why? Because this generator can serve you regardless of how long you want to use these appliances if you manage it well. Now, me saying manage it well, what do I mean? Now, you want to maybe you want to switch on the washing machine. You can just switch off your fridge. Not because it will damage it, but because you want something that is going to last for you way longer. I would advise you to underload it rather than overloading your generator. Why? Because it will help that generator to stay much longer. Now, secondly, I believe that as many of us will be aware, every appliances in the house is calculated with watts. I think if you check the indications at the back of your appliances, be it television, you will see those indications there. Yes, you will either see the starting surge or the running watts. Now, the starting surge is the energy that the appliance is going to consume when you switch it on. And the running watt is when it is on already. That running watt is the running maintenance of that appliances when it is on. Now, for most appliances, their running watt might be equally the same, but the starting surge is usually different. I'll give you an example. Let's say an AC or your iron or even pumping machine. Most of these appliances, when you switch them on, you will hear the way to drag your generator. That's because the starting surge, the energy it consumes from the generator, make that generator to scream out like that. Sure you get. So in cases like this, I would advise you to switch off the little appliances that you have. Maybe say your television, you can switch it off, or your fan, just to power that thing. And when the generator is stable, when it is running stable, you can on every other thing. These advices I'm telling you is not because it's going to damage immediately, but over time, it will tell on the generator. Right. And one other thing you have to take into consideration when you're buying generator, especially if you want to buy a fuel running generator, because there's fuel, there's diesel, there's inverter gen. Now you want to get a generator that runs on fuel. I advise you to get a copper coil generator. There's copper coil and there's aluminum coil. And these coils usually affect the prices of the generator. Now you're going for an aluminum coil gen. Trust me, if you're looking for cheap, you will see cheap. The price will be dropped. In fact, it will amaze you at the level or at the rate at which you will get the generator. But one thing I'll beg you to do is, as you dey buy the aluminium, make sure you employ mechanic to stay next door, because the money you will spend, in fact, mechanic will turn to your brother in such a sense that you would have to be dropping key for him. Hello, how far beg? Come collect key from my side. I know there and go fix my gen. That will be your case. Because aluminum gen only give you that happiness, that momentary happiness of buying it cheap, but you spend way more money than fixing it. So I'd usually advise you to get a copper coil generator. Forget the price you'll get it for, but what you're focused on is the durability, the longevity of the generator, how long the gen will last. So long you manage the gen properly, you will enjoy the gen. Right. And just in case you're seeing me for the first time, ensure to take these two things I said. First, you want to buy the gen. Be sure the appliances you want to use this generator to carry. If you can calculate the watts of everything in your house, do so. Some persons will even tell you that I don't have much. It's just LED lights. Those lights you go and get from Temu. So if you know the amount of power those lights consume alone, so make sure to be aware of everything, your appliances and everything you want this generator to carry. And secondly, don't just buy because of the price. Buy what's going to last for you. Like I mentioned, you want to use a fuel running gen, get a copper coil generator. It's going to last for you and last. If just in case you don't know how to differentiate both, go with an engineer. That's if you still disagree to get from us, fine and good. Go with an engineer to be sure that you want to buy legit, right? So if this is your first time seeing us, hit the like button and follow us because we'll be dropping very, very realistic and practical tips that will help you for every home appliances at all. See you guys next week.